Hey, friendo, Steve here.
Hey, Larson.
And it's time. Oh my God, we are so late on this, Larson. Not only did those other guys get their star ratings for SummerSlam in I don't know, a week later, but now we're doing this 4 days later. We're going to react to Dave Meltzer's star ratings. And this time, Larson, you're in the hot seat for the reactions for night one. And then on the next video, I'll be night two.
Correct.
So that's how it's gonna work. Are you ready? We've got how many matches?
Six for each night. Right. Yeah, I'm ready. Sure, why not?
All right.
1 for 6 forthcoming.
There you are. Nah, man. Let's aim high. Let's aim 7 for 6. How about that?
Not possible, but sure. I suppose we could do that.
All right, here we go. First match: Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed lost to Roman Reigns and Jey Uso in 21 minutes and 4 seconds. This is what Dave Meltzer had to say. The first sentence is this. It's giving you a lot. They started the match. Then they stopped it 1 minute in as Uso got everyone to chant yeet. The issue here is that a current axiom in WWE The issue here is that there is a current axiom in WWE that if you're not last, the second best spot is first because the crowd is freshest.
When he mentions axiom, I think of A-Kid. Nothing else.
Me too. However, this is a lowercase a, not a capitalized A, not a proper noun.
No,
as the kids say these days. Anyways. Says, but for a stadium show, that isn't the case. It usually takes a few. By the way, we're halfway into his write up now. This is a pretty short write up, and he's still just talking about the eating. He said, it usually takes a few matches to get a stadium crowd going, so this had far less heat for the actual match than it normally would have. That said, it was a great match. Bunch of stuff.
Description.
Then he says they did a nice job building the hot tag to Reigns. Reigns did a running dive over the top rope and overshot everyone and nearly killed himself. He barely cleared the top rope, but then flew way farther than the catchers expected. Reed did a tope on Reigns. Breaker did the old Steiner sky high bulldog on Uso. Let's get to the finish. Breaker went to spear Uso, but Reigns shoved Uso out of the way and took the spear himself. Uso then pinned Reed after a spear and splashed off the top rope. Why did Dave Meltzer give this match, Larson?
He said it was great.
It was a great match.
I went 3 3/4, but I feel like he's going to go a little bit higher. I'm going to say he went 4 stars.
You are on the road to 7 out of 6, man. That's exciting stuff.
Yeah.
About to defy math, Larson. All right, here we go. Let's continue this momentum.
Sure.
Next match. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss won the women's tag titles from Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez in 13 minutes, 35 seconds. He starts off again with a very efficient sentence, Larson. He says this: they did some bad lucha. That's a great tag team name for us. Bad lucha.
That is a good tag team name, yeah.
He says, Bliss did the twisted bliss, and there was a knees up spot that looked bad. The crowd was dead for a while as it's tough in a stadium early. But they are into the Flair chops. Flair did the moonsault on both for a near fall. Bliss punched Flair by accident. Flair took a Tejana bomb from Rodriguez and pop rocks from Perez, but Bliss saved. Flair kicked Rodriguez, and Bliss used Sister Abigail and Perez for the pin. After the match, they did a quick tease of a turn before Flair and Bliss hugged. I didn't really take that as a...
No, it was more during the match.
Tease for a turn. Yeah, so he said they did bad lucha, looked bad, crowd was dead for a while as it's tough in a stadium early, but then they like the Flair chops.
I don't think Dave's going to go as high as we did. Gosh.
I don't remember what I gave this match.
I gave it 4. I don't remember any bad lucha in this.
I gave it 3.5. Yeah, that's right. I think I gave it 3.5.
I think it went 3 3/4. You weren't too far off.
Did I? Really? Yeah. I went that high?
I think so.
I'm gonna say it didn't really pick up.
I must say Dave gave it 3.5.
He actually went a little bit lower than that. He gave it 3 stars.
Wow.
He really didn't say anything good about this match. I would have gone 2.5 to be honest with you.
Yeah.
He did not say anything good here.
I remember the match being that bad.
All right, how about this? This is going to be an interesting one.
No 7 to 6 for me.
next time, I guess. Sami Zayn pinned Karrion Kross in 8 minutes and 8 seconds. Kross is so over when he shows his face on TV. You're supposed to say, how over is he?
How over is he, Steve?
And here this match was dead. It was like a setup for a joke, but then that was a terrible punchline. No heat. Scarlett gave Kross a pipe and he tried to use it, but Zayn ducked and hit a blue thunder bomb for a near fall. The crowd did get into that. Scarlett then gave Zayn a pipe.
I can't wait to hear he describes this.
And he teased using it, but wouldn't. God, this was stupid. Kross had used it on him over and over again. Then he had it and wouldn't use it. The idea is that this wasn't about revenge or anything like wrestling, just the idea that Kross couldn't manipulate Zayn to break the rules or he wins the mental game. I get it, but it was stupid.
Wow.
Zayn then won with an exploder in the corner and haluva kick. The stip was if Kross lost, he had to say he was wrong. No such thing happened.
This seems like he's going to go well below match happened territory.
You're just in a sea of how low is he going to go. That's what this is. Because it's like clearly it's going to be under 2 stars, but it's like how far under 2
anywhere
stars?
Between probably 3/4 of a star and a star and a half. I'm going to say a star and a quarter.
He went on the high end of your guess, a star and a half.
First I was going to say a star and a half. Drat.
Yeah. All right.
One of 6 looking likely.
And well, you got a couple. You got 3 more here to get maybe 5 or 6. All right. Tiffany Stratton pinned Jade Cargill to win the WWE Women's title, which she already had, so she actually retained it.
Retained, yeah.
While wins and losses aren't the kiss of death here or anything, and people don't care, Cargill's stock has fallen badly. She was originally to be champion months ago, and now she loses clean to another babyface in a short nothing match. We had some descriptions. Here we go. She first went for a moonsault, but Cargill got her feet up. That looked so much better than in the women's tag title match. Cargill hit Jaded, and then in the worst spot of either night, she covered Stratton for the pin. Stratton was in a bad spot, so Cargill put Stratton's legs over the ropes to break the count. I mean, obvious. What a great 3-word sentence. I mean, obvious.
Oh, my gosh, Dave.
And then to make it worse, yes, they showed the replay. I was dumbfounded the first time, but the idea they'd replay it was mind-boggling. I mean, it was the story beat. This is me saying. That was the story beat.
Yeah.
She went for Jaded again, and Stratton flipped out of it and hit the prettiest moonsault ever for the pin. What rating did Dave Meltzer give this match?
It's not going to be very high. Obviously below 2 based on what he had to say there. So I gave the last one 1.5. Thought in some respects this one was a little bit better. I'm going to say he goes 1 3/4.
So close. He actually did go 2 stars. He said match happened.
All right.
Talked a lot of shit, and then he said,
yeah, he did.
Fine. Talked a lot of shit, and he was like, it's all right.
It's all right.
All right. Well, you still have an opportunity to get 5 of 6. Here's match number 5. Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul beat Randy Orton and Jelly Roll in 17 minutes and 5 seconds. Paul gave Jelly a cheap shot. This was a simple match. I like he starts off with a one short description, and then he goes into editorializing big picture. Paul gave Jelly a cheap shot. This was a simple match where everything looked fine. McIntyre and Orton would have been much better match-wise than a regular match, but this was the celebrity match, and their role was just to be there with the focus on Jelly. Lots of stalling early. Jelly took a double suplex and got beat on. Orton got a hot tag and gave both back suplexes on the table. McIntyre hit Orton with the Claymore kick while Paul knocked out Jelly with a punch to the shoulder. Okay, that didn't look good. Then Paul did the move of the week. He came off the top rope holding 2 bottles, broke them together, and splashed Jelly through a table that was far away on the floor. The crowd was amazed, and from that point, the match was HT? Hot. I think he means hot. Yeah. I'm guessing because it just says HT. A bunch of guys helped Jelly and took him to the back. They didn't even bother with a stretcher. Orton was left alone, but Jelly changed his mind and came back. Jelly got the hot tag, choke slam Paul. McIntyre hit the Claymore on Jelly, and Paul pinned Jelly after a frog splash. You could see, whether it was because of the splash on the table or what, that Paul was on the top and the stunned Jelly put his hands protecting his crotch because he wanted to protect it, which wrestlers never do. All things, I think he's just saying that Jelly telegraphed that he was going to take it.
Yeah.
All things considered, I'd call this a big success.
Oh, wow.
For what it was supposed to be.
For what it was supposed to be. All right.
A lot to chew on there.
Yeah.
He gave you plenty of editorializing. He's just trying to organize
Piece it all together, because at first he's like, meh. And then after the table spot, hot.
Hot.
At least that's what got to infer.
HT.
So I'm thinking he's going to go higher than I did. I went under 3 stars. I'm going to say he's going to go 3 1/4.
3 3/4. This match almost got 4 stars from David G. Meltzer.
Get the fuck out of here.
Sweet Dave Meltzer gave this 3 3/4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, man, you know what? You got an opportunity now for 5 out of 6. Let's do this.
Wow. He gave that match 3 3/4 stars?
Oh, I love the match.
Wow.
Love the match. Did what it was supposed to do.
Flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted.
Given that there's a couple spots in here, like during descriptions where he like added like parentheses.
Yeah.
It seemed like he was like typing this and like, oh man, this is good shit, you know? Anyways, let's move on to our main. No, this is not the main event. Oh, well, technically it's the main event. Or technically it's not the main event. But CM Punk pinned Gunther in 30 minutes and 17 seconds to win the world title. He starts off, once again, with some editorializing. Very short, very sweet, very efficient. This was a pretty simple match. It was more a Rocky movie morphed into one of the Sting Vader pay-per-view matches.
That's funny he mentions Rocky movie, considering apparently CM Punk has never seen any of them.
I know. Is not aware of the Balboa lore. Gunther beat the hell out of Punk forever. Punk got hope spots in. They did have to slow down because they were going long and Punk was clearly tired, and Gunther gave him far easier power bombs. Finally, Punk hurt Gunther, who came up bleeding, which was the injury cover. Gunther, wounded, sold the comeback like crazy. Crowd went nuts, and it really made the match. Punk finished him from there. Gunther started the match chopping Punk all over the place, including the hamstring. Gunther's chest was bleeding from Punk's chops. Gunther did a sharpshooter, and Punk reversed it into a sharpshooter. Punk kind of got lost trying to pull off the reversal and get the hold on right. Gunther made the ropes. Punk's chest was bleeding from all the chops. Gunther got the near falls from a powerbomb and a splash off the top and 2 more powerbombs that were much softer. Punk made his comeback as they teased Gunther having a broken nose. Punk used the Randy Savage elbow. Yeah, Gunther did get a choke in, but Punk escaped and pinned Gunther after 2 GTSs.
Said the match was simple.
This is a pretty simple match. But then I think Dave likes Rocky.
Yeah.
He probably likes some Sting Vader matches.
Yeah, he probably does. So we went pretty high. I think you went 4.5. I went 4 1/4. I'm saying
I love this match.
4 stars.
He gave it 4.5 stars. Yeah. He liked
told
this
you,
match.
1 to
Same
6.
as me. Steve and Dave Meltzer, Kotras aligned. Remember.
I called my shot, 1 of 6. I came through.
You know, you were so close to getting 5 of 6 here.
No, I wasn't. Not at all.
And then, it's just nothing really. He didn't give a star rating.
It's too short. He doesn't usually do that.
Yeah. So, I can't scroll. I'm not going to scroll
Stop
anymore.
scrolling. Close that tab.
I'm closing it. It's
Close
done.
it.
Closed.